Okay. So today we have to do this topic. All functions are methods. In JavaScript, all functions are object method. So today I'm telling you about the this. Okay, this operator. What is this one? This. So it is a function. It is a function is not a method of a JavaScript object. It is a function of global object. In the example below, objects have three properties: first name, last name, and full name. See this. You have basically one object person in which the key is first name John, last name Doe, full name. Okay, full name is not given here John plus Doe. It is given as a function. Okay, the key is full name and the value is function. So what it does that this function returns. What it returns? This returns this dot first name. What is this here? This is the person, represent the person. So person dot first name. What is a person dot first name? It is John here. So John will be here. Space this dot last name means person dot last name, which is Doe. So it will show Doe. Okay. So this is how it works. Let me show you.
Mm-hmm.
Node. I'm running the JavaScript. See what is the output. If I do person dot full name, so what it will do in the person object, it will get the value of the full name. So it will call this function and it will do all this. Okay, I'm not printing it. That's why there is no output. So you can store it. Suppose data is equals to this, and then you can do console log. Console log data. Now you can run it. See John Doe. You can also write like this. Uh, the full name is, yeah, like this. So it will give you the full name is John Doe.
Yeah.
So what is this? This represents this represents the actual this object.
What am I showing on your screen?
Huh?
I can't see. On your screen, I'm seeing me and you. Mm-mm.
Wait, what is happening here?
Just
How this
close
is
it.
possible? Bring the callback here. Change automatically change picture setting. How this is possible?
Okay.
Now?
Good now.
Okay. So this is a this. This represents the person, the object itself. Okay. So we can see this is how we do this keyword. Okay. So example, in this example about this refers to the person object. Yeah, this is what I said. This dot first name means first name. Wait, I have explained it already. What is this? In JavaScript, this keyword refers to an object. Okay. So this keyword refers to the different object depending on how it is used. Okay, let me give you an example. Suppose I make a different one now. Suppose I make a not person, suppose I make Mike. And wait, I will say person2. Person2. Full name is Mike. Mike Olo. And full name. Then it will give you the full name. So now what I will do, I will do person2 dot full name. Okay. So what it will give us? It will give the full name is Mike Olo. See this one. Here the value of this. The value of this is the person2, not the person1.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this is how it works. So in the function, this refers to the global object. The function is strict mode. This is undefined. In an object method, this is referred to the object. Okay, leave this. So this is this very important. Call method is not important. Apply. No, this is also obsolete, not used too much.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording. Bind. Wait, closure is something. Let me see it. Local variables. Global variables. Counter dilemma. Warning. Nested function. JavaScript closure. Function counter.
Leave this now. Leave there. Don't touch it.
Counter is now 3. So the variable add is assigned to return a value. The function run once and the counter return. Okay, I'm trying to explain you JavaScript closures. Okay, this is the thing which is asked many times in the interview. So let me run it. Then we will understand what it is. So let me run first, then we will understand. No output. Let me run here. Counting the local variables, count. Oh, the number of time I'm pressing it, it is increasing the value. So what they have done, they have taken a p tag. No, first h1 tag for this heading, and the p tag for this, and a 0 value in the p tag here, and a button. So what this button do? On click, it calls a my function. What my function will do? It create a variable counter 0. Counter is equals to 0, and it return. What it returns? This function returns a function again. Wow. and it will take the value of counter and it will increase by 1 and it will return the value of counter. So this is a function is returning a function which is returning a value. So this is the closure. So here we are calling our function, so it will return a function and that function is returning the actual value of counter which is increased by 1 because it is plus plus. So here it will store 1. That's why it is showing over here. So when you call this again, okay, when you call this my function again, so this will be run. Yeah, so it will run this and add will be called, and add will be called and it will run this function and the value of counter will be increased by 2. So what is the meaning of this? The variable add is assigned to the return of value of the function. So here the add is storing the value and it is containing basically it is containing the function also. So you can add execute, it will run the my counter. The function only runs once. It sets the counter 0 to 0 and returns a function expression. This way add becomes a function. The wonderful part is that it can access the counter in its parent scope. This is called closure. It makes possible for a function to have a private variable. The counter is protected by a scope of my counter function and can only be changed using the add function. So let me do it. Suppose I do add here. Now let's run it. Suppose I do console log. One, yes, so it is doing 1. So if you call it again, let's do what it is giving us. Yeah, it is giving 1 and 2. Yes, because when you run it, it will increase the value of counter to 1 and it will saved here, and if you call it again, it will increase the value of counter which is 1 to 2 now that's why it is showing 2 1. Now suppose if you do not do this and you do my counter, let's see. Now it is giving us a function anonymous. It returns and you print. Okay, this function is returning a function which is giving a value, so why it's not written?
So wait, that function is returning counter, right? Because counter is a function,
My
right?
counter is a function here and it
Yeah.
is returning a function which is this one. This is a function.
Wait.
Yeah,
I want to understand the first part. Function, my counter is a function, right? On the first line,
yeah,
right? And then you say let counter equals to 0.
one
When you
variable.
now return the function, when you return the function, and now adding 1, to now
Uh-huh.
say when you return counter, it will now be counter is equals to 1, right? So
Yeah,
constant add equals my counter is another variable that you have defined, right? Then you now say console.log my counter. Why are you now console.logging my counter when you do this? You define another variable here. Another variable.
what should I do?
I said you define another variable const add equals to my counter, right?
Yeah,
You are now saying console.log my counter when my counter is not a variable that because it's a new variable, right? Const.
yeah,
So
const.
add is the variable. So why are you console.logging your my counter instead of console.logging add?
No, I was see. I was trying why I am doing my counter. So I was directly. I was calling this function. So this function,
Yes.
what it will do, it will return a function, and
To give
that
you one. Yeah. To give you plus one plus yeah, go ahead.
yeah, but
But
it is
why did you
not
write const? Why did you write const add here? What are you looking for here?
const add. Oh, okay, this one. Yeah, this is the concept which I am trying to explain you. See, this this is working as a variable. Okay, it is containing a
I
function.
know.
My this one.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do this, whenever you do whenever you call this variable add and you execute, it will run
Yes.
this function, this the whole function, this one. Okay.
Yeah. So why were you calling my counter before?
Yeah, I was trying to call this function directly with the, I was
You
expect.
can't because you have already said you const in the rule of JavaScript. I thought const is a different const means you can't change the variable. Remember?
Yeah, but the variable is not getting changed over here. Variable is not getting changed. Here, what's happening? This add
Okay, this is a
variable.
new variable. Yeah, it's new.
See, this add variable is helping us.
It's a new one. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me do this 3 times. Then you will understand. See, 1, 2, 3.
All right.
So whenever you call this first time, what will happen?
To give you plus one.
It will take the value of
Zero
counter,
plus
which
one.
is 0, and it will increase it by 1, right? And it will
Yeah, I just said it.
yeah, it will show you. And if you
It will be one plus one.
okay, see, second time if you call it, what it is giving us, it is giving you 2.
Yeah, one plus one. No?
No, 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 no. See, let me tell you, the function normally does not work like this. So if I wait, let me make this function different way, the normal way. If I say function my counter, usually if you let counter is equals to 0, and if you return, no, first increase the counter value to plus plus and return counter, yeah, the value of counter. So if you do like this with this function, now let me run it. Wait. See, 1. If I do it many times, you will understand the difference. See this. See this. Yeah, yeah. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1,
Mm-hmm.
1. See, it is normal function. It is having a variable and it is increasing it and it is returning it. Okay. If you call this function first time, it will the value will be 0. It will increase it and show it. If you call it
Yeah.
again, it will be again 0.
Because it's the same thing you're calling, right?
Yeah, same thing I'm calling, but the variable is 0 again. Here, see this. Variable
I
is
know.
making it 0 again, and it will increase 1 by 1 and it show it 1 again.
Yes.
Third time it will show, it will make it 0 again, it will increase it and show it again. See, 1 1 1.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
here the story was different, this is what
Yeah,
I
it was
this
doing
is
1 by 2 by
yes,
3. Yeah.
this is what I'm trying to explain over here.
So
Here,
explain.
yeah, this is here something is different happening. Your this variable add is
Is it
letting
inbuilt?
you
The add is
letting
an
you
inbuilt
store the
function.
value of the previous output, is letting
I'm
you
asking you, is add an inbuilt function?
is not function, is
No.
a variable
Add.
which is containing the function now. Add.
Listen now, Surab. Is add, is that an inbuilt logic in JavaScript?
No, you can write mic also.
But there's some inbuilt logic, right? Like mass. If you write math, that's inbuilt, right?
Yeah, math is something which is inbuilt.
That's what I'm asking. So why is the add? Why is it? How is it now making my counter add numbers? That's what I'm asking. If it's not an inbuilt, how is it doing it? Because if I write a variable, variable does not perform magic. Variable will only just, you can only call a variable, right?
Hmm.
So how is the add variable now making zero, one, and then the next one will be two, and the next one will be three? How? I don't understand that.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This variable is containing a function,
Yes,
and whenever you call this variable like mic and execute it, it will call this function
yes.
and it will call all this.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. And whenever you call it
Okay.
first one time,
Mm-hmm.
it will store whatever output is it is getting, it will
Yeah,
store in the
this
mic.
one,
Yes.
small one. Okay.
And whenever you call it twice, now it will add, it will not
One plus
assume the
previous
counter
one.
0 again, it will assume counter as 1 when it will call for a second time.
Why?
This is how the variable works here.
Okay. No, but why will it work like that? How did it perform that magic?
This is a concept. This is a concept in the JavaScript called closures.
Okay.
Yeah. So the variable add is assigned to the return value of a function. Yes, it's a function. Sorry, variable which is containing the function. The function only run once. It sets the counter to 0 and returns the function expression. This way, add becomes a function. The wonderful part is that it can access the counter in its parent scope. This is called closure. It makes it possible for a function to have a private variable. So basically, your add is working like it is storing the output of the previous output.
Yeah.
Yeah. The counter is protected by the scope of my counter function and is only can be changed using the add function. So yeah, the
Okay.
concept is very simple. So yeah, this is how it work. So it stores the previous output.
Okay.
Yeah. Conclusion: the closure is a function that has access to the parent scope after the parent function has closed. Closures have historically been used to create private variables, preserve state between multiple function calls, stimulate block scoping before let and const existed, implement certain design pattern like currying and memorization. This concept is not yeah, closures we use very often, not too often. This is just a concept, just Okay, so function is clear to you, right? How to make a function, how to call, and how to pass values, right?
Yeah. Mm.
And you already, do you know what is a parameter argument in the function?
Did you teach it?
In Python, we have done it.
But how does Python and JavaScript?
No, the concept is almost same, by the way. Suppose, see this, uh, A B and console log A plus B. And when I call this mic, suppose 12 and 15. Okay, so when I run it, okay. Now, do you know this A and B? See, it's already saying its parameter. And 12 and 15.
Yes, you are assigning A equals to 12 and B equals to 15.
Yeah. So which is parameter and which is argument over here?
Argument is 12 and 15.
Yes, argument is something which is you are passing, okay, and parameter something which is your function is receiving. This is
Okay.
parameters. This is arguments. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Objects. Classes. Let's do classes. Name is this dot. Yeah, I will teach you this one. Classes. This is very important topic, but I don't think it is used in the. It is not used in this one. What we say. The web development classes is not used. So what do you think? Shall I do this or
Why
not?
won't you do it? Do it. Do it.
Okay. So classes. What is classes? So I will give you very simple example. Okay. Very simple example. Okay. Suppose you can say that you have one bottle. Whiteboard. I have to open the whiteboard. Okay. See, classes is something like you can say, yeah. So it's suppose it is like a bottle, right? So classes are same like a bottle. Basically, you can say it is structure. Okay, classes are like structure in which you can use it multiple many times. Okay, so you can use it for the, you can say, apple juice. You can use it for banana juice, and you can use it for the any matlab, means any other juice, right? So this same bottle
Sorry,
you,
what do you mean? You mean the juice? Mhm. Yes, same bottle. Go ahead.
So same bottle you can use it multiple times, right? So this is like a class.
Oh,
This is like a class. Class is
okay.
something, it's a structure, it's a blueprint they say in the coding language. So which you can use multiple times. Okay? And these are objects. You can understand these are objects, like objects. Okay? These are objects. Or you can say these are instance, instance. You can call it object or instance. Okay? So either you can put the apple juice, or sometimes you can put it the banana, and sometimes you can put the other type of juice,
Parrots.
right? So this class is can be used multiple times, right, for different your objects, right? So this is
Okay.
what happens in the
We didn't do
in the
this in Python.
no, we have not, yes, because we were doing, I think, we were doing Python for
Data.
the data analytics, yeah. That's why we have not completed
Yeah.
the classes. So use the keyword class to create a class, and always add a method called constructor. Okay, let me tell you what is constructor. They are not telling, yeah, constructor. It is executed automatically when a new object is created. It is executed automatically when a new object is created. It is used to initialize object properties. If you do not define a constructor method, JavaScript will add an empty constructor method. So constructor, okay, let me tell you. See, uh, first of all, this is how you make a class. Okay, class and your class name and a constructor. What is constructor? I will tell you. Suppose you make a class car, and there is constructor which will take name and year. Okay, so basically class can also take parameters. Okay, class can also take parameter, but class do not actually, you do not have to write the parameters here. Actually constructor on the behalf of the class takes the parameters like name
Parameter.
and year. Yes. So yeah, so this is, so what it will do, this dot name, what is this? I will tell you now. Yes, they are confusing us very much. So this is class, this one. Okay, this is
Mhm.
how you make class, the car and the constructor which name and year. And now this is kind of you can say bottle. Okay, and you can use it for the different cars. Now see this. This is how you create making object, or you can say instance. And
What's
this is,
instance?
tell it just 1 minute. This is making class. So for this one, the new car, it is passing, what is name, in the name it is passing Ford, and the year it is passing 2014, and it's it this is object car 1. my car 1. This is variable. This is your actual juice, and this is just a bottle which is taking the values.
What do you mean bottle?
This is another juice now.
Oh, bottle.
Bottle, yes. This is another you can say juice or D to 2019, which is now entering into the your bottle.
No, yeah.
Okay. So what you can do, you can even do console log. You can console like this dot name, this dot year. Now let me run it. See this. I have I did console log, right? I did console log, but did you notice one thing? I have never called any car or
Yeah.
anything. I just passed the values, right? I just passed the values and instance. I made my instance. I just passed the value. I never called this one constructor. See, constructor now it is printing here Ford and Audi, right? Why?
So constructor is inbuilt function.
Yeah, constructor is something you have to learn some definition here. Constructor is something, it is a function which is inbuilt function which you have to create. Okay, it's already created in the backend, but you can create it again and you can redefine according to your need. So
Okay.
basically constructor is something which will run first, the very first.
Mm.
Even if you don't call it, it will run first the moment you make the object. Okay, that's why the
Yeah.
moment I made the object, it is running and it's printing this. Same happens with the second object. When you're making this, the moment it is made, the constructor is getting a run and it is printing console log. Okay,
Yeah.
so now here, what is this? What is this?
This
Yeah,
is another inbuilt function too.
no, not it will function. Let me show you. See,
It's
this
like your inbuilt
is
function, but using a variable.
nothing. So okay, let me remove this. Let me remove this. Copy and cut. See, this value, the Ford will go over here in the name, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And 2014 will go over here, right?
yeah.
Now this object, my car one, will go over here. This one, this.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So they're
what it will
matching it.
do? Yeah, what it will store your values of name and year inside this variable, my car one. So instance is nothing more than a variable. It is just a variable.
Yeah, yeah.
So your name and year will be stored inside this. If you do not believe, see this one. Car.log. If I do my car, this is here what they are doing. This dot name means it is making a variable inside my car. So you can understand like my car dot name is equals to name, means my car is
Yeah,
equal
yeah.
to dot name, means
That's another
this
variable.
is
Mm.
another variable, yes. And
Mm.
Ford is getting stored here, right? So
Yeah.
if you do my car dot you're getting the value of the car now like this.
Give you Ford.
Yeah, so it will give you Ford, yes. And skip this one. Okay, this is coming from the constructor. Okay,
Yeah.
so see this Ford, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now what's the value of this? This is my car, right? The value of
Mm-hmm.
this is my. Okay, let me do one thing. Let's print the value of this from inside the class, and let me comment out this so that it does not give any output. See, this is this.
Mm-hmm.
I have console log this. So the car, it is having car and Ford and 2014, right? This
Yeah.
is the this. Okay, now if I do this one now. Now what is this for this one? Now this the car, my car2 will also use this class. What's the value of
Yeah.
this now? When this is calling, when this line is calling it.
What's the value of which one?
What's the value of this when this is working? When the my car2 is working. What's the value of this?
My car too. My car too.
Yes. In this case, my car2 is this, and in this case, my car1 is this. Okay. Both are
Yeah.
using it, but the value of this is changing according to their object. Okay. So let me print.
Yeah.
See, when my car for car1, this was the this, and car2, this was the this. Okay. So
Yeah. Makes sense.
okay, one more thing. If I do console log, let me comment this. If I do control console log according to my car, if I'm getting my car name, if I'm doing my cartoon name, see this. If I do my car one name, it will give you a Ford. But if you do my cartoon name, it will give you Audi.
I understand.
Okay. So this is this. Yeah. So this is how the car. This is how the class works. Class is nothing. It just bind. Bind means it just bind together your instance and your values. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like dictionary in Python.
Dictionary. Yeah, dictionary. You can say. Let me tell you. Now you will think.
Also
Now,
in JavaScript, almost like the same thing. There's a topic like that too.
yeah. See, let
I
me
can't
tell you
remember.
one more thing. Let me tell you one more thing. But see, this concept is used in the JavaScript. Why we use it? Because to make a bigger projects, right? Bigger projects will be made with the help of the class concept.
Yes.
Okay. So why we need this class concept? Let me tell you why we need this. See, within a class, you can make a variables and you can also make a functions inside this. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can say full detail. Suppose you write full detail and it will take this and wait, why is not showing? Okay. So if you do console log and this dot name and this dot year, why this function? Let me see. Methods. Oh, you don't have to write function. You just write directly. Yeah, like this. Okay. So see this. There is a variables, right, and there is functions also. Now, how this concept we use to make a big project. Now see this. Earlier, our you can say our variable was only capable of storing only single value or a function, right? But now your this variable is containing even your variables and whole function. Now this is extraordinary
Makes
for
sense.
this variable. Yeah. So if you call my car, now you can call your this one full detail. See, you can call full detail. What it will give you? It will give you full detail. Wait, what happened? This. Okay, okay. You don't have to write this. Yeah. See, you can write anything here. The full details are this, like this. See, the full details are this for 2014. See, so see, my car is containing a variable. My car containing is this information. My car is containing the detail of the function, right? Everything, variable, function, everything,
Makes
right?
sense.
Which enhances the functionality of a single variable. Now your variable does not contain an array or object. Now it contains a lot of things.
Hmm.
Yeah. So this is why we use this classes. And I
Great.
will not go into too much details like inheritance and all this because it is not needed for the web development. So
So what do you use that for?
which one?
What do you use class for?
Which one?
Class. What do you use it for?
Class. Now class is you can use, like, you can keep on increasing your all the functions inside this class, and then
No,
it will
you
be a
said
complete project.
you don't use it for web development. I said, what do you use it for then?
Yeah. Basically, web development is functional based. You just have to use function, not a class.
What do you use class for? That's what I'm asking you.
Class is for bigger projects. Bigger projects means where you suppose bigger projects
Backend.
like where you make a complete one class, and inside that you have a lot of functions which is connected, interconnected. All are interconnected. Where you want your functions to be interconnected with other functions, then you will use
Oh,
class. If
makes
you
sense.
want your functions to work differently, individually, then you will use single functions like we did all earlier. But if you want
Hmm.
your all functions to be connected, then you will use classes. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So usually in our web development we do not use classes because we do not want our functions to be interconnected. They should be individuals.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the classes.
See you.
Ah,
I said, see you.
see you what?
Oh, it's 12 o'clock. I'm saying, see you tomorrow.
Oh, see you tomorrow. Okay, no problem. It's already how much? 48 minutes we have done. Okay.